The In This League Podcast Network. In this ring, in this corner, Joe Pisapia. This corner, Tim Heaney. Gentlemen, let's go.
But anyway, all right, here it is, boys and girls. It's time for Sunday's pay-per-view preview of Fastlane. And you got to say it like that, Fastlane. Otherwise, I don't know.
That's a South Philly way to say it, right?
No, yeah. Fastlane. It's so fast. I can't even believe how fast we got here. Damn it. All right, Kyle, get off the roof. All right.
I will spit my coffee out.
All right, so I am beyond mad for two reasons. Number one, I'm going to miss this match because I have a dinner to go to for family, and I hate that the kickoff show starts at 6 o'clock and not 7 o'clock, right? Because it starts at 6. So that means I'm totally going to miss this match, which just pisses me off to no end. I'm so angry. It's Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why the hell is this match of all matches and not stupid Shane McMahon in the pregame? Why is Shane McMahon not in the pre-show match?
Last name's McMahon.
Ugh, I don't care. I don't care if it's for a belt even. I just don't care. So
They're wasting it. They're wasting it.
Well, okay, here's the only thing. Are they wasting it, or are they putting it to a thing where they're making it hard to watch so people want to search it out because they want to see just how hot it is and then put it on the WrestleMania stage?
If Andrade wins, where's the heat? But then I guess it's also just the wrestling against it will be fun. So,
well, I think Mysterio wins this one. And the only thing I can think of is if you want to do a three-way with him and Samoa Joe for the U.S. title, that's fine too.
Yeah, if Andrade wins that way, yeah, all right.
I don't have a problem there, but I don't want. See, here's the thing: I wanted Andrade to get over. I want Rey to put over Andrade because I think that means a lot, and you don't want to do that on Samoa Joe's expense, who just got the dang belt.
Right.
So they've screwed that. So that's out. This is one-on-one. This is a feud now where it just has to be what it is, and you just got to ride. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe they know everyone wants to watch it, but they don't want to showcase it yet because they know that WrestleMania is going to be out of control. So
maybe, yeah,
I don't know, but
maybe it'll be quick. It'll be Schmaz finish. Andrade gets pissed and gets disqualified or something. Who knows?
I think a DQ victory for Mysterio is the way to go.
Yeah,
I think you nailed it. So I will go with that DQ victory for Rey Mysterio. Andrade loses it, and that's the thing. And it's going to be a quick match. I think a 10-minute match at most.
Don't give away too much in this one.
No, don't. Just tease it a little more. And maybe that's fine, and maybe that's good, but to tease it a little bit more. But it pisses me off, Tim.
It does.
I mean, you have something so good that people are really interested in, and you're putting it in the freaking kickoff show. And I know you're limited here. Like, I get it. And you can't do it to the women's tag match. You can't do it to Asuka's match because, I mean, how much further can we kick Asuka in the nuts before we get, I mean, really, like,
right.
You can't bury her anymore. I mean, why can't you just push this and just make one of these matches super short? I mean, can we get Usos and
Bayley, Sasha, Nia, Tamina might be very short. So, but yeah.
And look, overall, it's a pretty good card.
It's not a bad card at all.
But if it's a 4-hour show, you tell me you can't do it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches.
I mean, Elimination Chamber was so quick, so well done. This is going to be hard to follow that.
Why is Elimination Chamber shorter than this?
I know.
I don't understand. Why is Fastlane another behemoth? I don't. Just mad. All right, let's go on. Shield versus Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Lashley. Right? It is confirmed, right? It's not Elias in this group?
No, it's those three.
Okay, so once again, you get another pay-per-view with no Finn Balor, right? So he's got a belt. So no Finn Balor, no Samoa Joe. Both have the second-tier belts. So.
Joe made sense because he just won it. Let that rest in itself for a bit.
And Finn Balor has been basically a marquee guy the last couple weeks on Raw up this week. So I'm okay with that. It's fine. But they better ramp it up.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's clearly the Shield gets over here, right? I mean,
Corbin takes a triple power bomb.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely. So, I mean, I still am not sure where they're going with the Finn Balor match. Like, I have no idea Finn Balor where that happens.
It's still. Oh, you mean for WrestleMania?
And WrestleMania. I mean,
it's Drew. I thought, right?
Yeah. I guess. I mean, it just seems like it, but there's nothing to start that.
Yeah.
So they better start it soon. Just saying. And by the way, where's Dolph Ziggler? what happened at the
Comedy tour, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I see EC3 in the back spraying, baby oil on his chest, but I haven't seen Dolph Ziggler bronzing himself or anything. I don't. Where have you gone, Dolph Ziggler? Where have you gone? Revival versus Alistair Black, Ricochet versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Now, this I'm super excited about. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
I am
me too.
super excited about this match. I'm hoping, I know this is crazy, I'm hoping the Revival win. Did I just say that out loud? I want the Revival to win.
I'm hoping Roode and Gable win to a degree.
Okay, what's your take of why that makes more sense?
Because they just kind of turned heel a little bit on the Revival. So I know they've already been
to kind of swap and them kind of be the bad guys, and now all of a sudden that's a quick face turn for the Revival, who a lot of people are behind.
But they've been kind of working through it the last couple of weeks anyway, a little bit, right?
I'm fine with it. I don't have a problem with that at all.
I don't want Black or Ricochet to win. Love them, but
I love them too, but I don't want them to win either.
Let's not have them be tag champs and define them. I don't want that.
Well, here's the thing: are you burying the Revival yet again? If they take a pin to Gable and Roode?
If it's a dirty pin, no, I don't think so.
Okay, so the dirty pin it is. All right, that's fine.
Because Gable being heels, we talked about how fun that could be. Yeah. I like where they went with it when they interfered on Black and Ricochet's chance. So,
well, here's the thing: you free up Alistair Black to have a match with Finn Balor, or Alistair Black or Ricochet to have him. All of a sudden, if they don't win, you free up those two guys for some pretty serious WrestleMania matches.
Right, and we don't want – that's why I don't want to lock them into the tags.
I mean, you could have Alistair Black, Samoa Joe.
Mm-hmm.
You could have Alistair Black, Ricochet. Even fight. I mean, if they get mad at each other during this, I mean, I don't think you want to go that route, but
no,
I think that to set them all up there for the offshoots of those second-tier titles, I think would be very smart. I really think that if it's not Drew, then it's one of those two guys against Finn Balor, I think.
And they could take a loss in a tag match and not be affected by it. So
Agreed. That's fine. All right, Sasha and Bayley versus Nia and Tamina. We all think Bayley and Sasha win.
Let's hope so.
Let's move on with this. That's a W there for them. Usos versus Shane and Miz. Usos retain, and then you get. Here's again. This is where I'm working towards the prediction here. Usos win. Shane and Miz implode. You get the Shane and Miz match at WrestleMania, which I think is what they've been pushing towards.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the Usos versus the New Day. And then when Kofi wins that belt, you get the picture of the New Day holding the tag championships and the SmackDown championship. And that is going to be a picture for the ages.
That's my approved rubber stamp right there. Absolutely.
That is going to be a photo that's very, very important in WWE history for a number of reasons. And I think that's something that I want to see. I think it would go over really well in New York.
Oh, yeah.
This is the right area to do that.
It's a freaking New Day, man.
It's a New Day, man. I mean, it would be terrific. Asuka versus Mandy Rose. Asuka had a little moment where she beat the crap out of Mandy Rose on the ramp there. I think Asuka retains because you can't have her drop this belt yet. So this is going to be an easy finish, right?
Yeah, you saw what happened at the live event, right?
No.
Mandy Rose actually kind of dropped Asuka on her head. I guess, thank goodness she's okay, but,
That's not going to endear you to the company.
A little bit scary from what I saw.
So Lacey Evans has to stop walking up and down the ramp now. I think this is the end of the walking up and down the ramp.
Let's hope so.
I enjoyed it up until now, but now it's got to stop. She's got to get involved in a match, and I think this is the one she gets involved in.
Probably.
And it's going to be Lacey Evans. I'm telling you right now, Lacey Evans versus Asuka. And don't be surprised if Lacey Evans doesn't walk away at WrestleMania with that belt.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at this point. And you got to stop announcing her as a sassy Southern Belle, Lacey Evans, please.
I don't care. You can announce her however you want.
Pretty terrible. I'm sorry.
I like her.
I like her too, but that's corny.
Yeah, well, I like the whole women, whatever, like the classy. The whole gimmick is great, but I've been saying this for a year now. I love the gimmick. I love what she does with it. I think she does a fantastic job. I think she's good in the ring. I think in terms of sex appeal, she's got all that for her. So she's a total package. So this, I'm all about people paying their dues. But you know what? Sometimes there's certain people like Ricochet or, like The Rock.
Or Alistair Black, yeah.
Or Alistair Black. That you just rocket them through. Because I don't want to hear about how those mid-tier people who have a ceiling of their talent are holding back people who are stars. And those people are never going to be stars. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a mid-tier person.
Well, I mean, who would you argue that people would say is holding Lacey Evans back? Because I don't think there's really anybody else.
Well, the women's division is less of an issue with that.
It's a lot of, I hate to say it, mid-range performers in that SmackDown class right now. So
there is, but I don't think that's the case on the NXT level.
Oh no, it's no, not NXT at all.
I think it's ironic
it's too
because
packed. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You've got some women down there in the NXT level who are stars.
Lacey was not going to pass them, and I'm with you with the fact that moving up to the main roster was a better avenue.
It was, and I would not mind seeing Shayna Baszler up by the summertime. I think that's Shayna Baszler versus Becky or whatever that would be ferocious. Right. Because Shayna is a great heel, and she has really made herself into that. Now, I got no time for the other two. They suck. Sorry.
They
suck.
It's rough.
Just
it's
say
rough.
it. Say it. They suck.
It's rough watching them.
Shafir's a little bit better, but the other one, what's her name? Jessamyn Duke. Oh, she's terrible. She's gangly and awkward, and I'm like, I can't even believe she fights.
I know
because she doesn't move well. But they're just boring and
telegraphing moves and
just terrible. They're just not happening. And when Ronda goes away, they will fall apart. Now they can be the little Shayna Baszler crew, whatever, but they can't wrestle in matches on the main thing. No way. Becky Lynch, Charlotte. Becky wins. She goes to WrestleMania, so clearly Becky's going to win. The question is, how does this happen? Do you have any ideas how they're going to pull this one off?
So damn roundabout to get here. I guess that's what happens when you book this in advance. You have so much time for WrestleMania. You have to make things happen. But I don't know.
Does Ronda get involved?
Why would Ronda want to have a third person is my question. Yeah, it's tough. A clean victory seems kind of weird for Becky.
Okay, here you go. Does she go to hit Becky?
And then hit Charlotte.
And then hit Charlotte, and then Charlotte gets the W, and then she ends up with the third thing. She digs her own grave.
I could see that.
I think that's the finish. I think that's the finish of that match, personally. I think that's the way they go. And then you get Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship. We all know Daniel Bryan has to win. Again, this is a matter of the finish because we got to lead up to Kofi and Daniel Bryan. So Kofi's got to show up for this. I know they're on that promotional tour in India, but he's got to show up for this.
Yeah, he will. But I almost think Sami Zayn cost Kevin Owens the title here.
Ooh, a little Sammy. I have no more friends. You know, when he was alluding to that on SmackDown the other night about it's my fault I don't have any more friends.
Yeah.
Do you think that's,
they go that route? You think Sammy's going to help him? It could be either way.
Well, no, but I mean, they set up they don't have any more friends, and he could be you're right, you don't have any more friends.
Yeah, Sammy's like, yep, I hate you, and then.
And it's, I'm trying to remember the last time them together, what the tone was. Like, it's so long ago.
They were a tag team, I thought, or they were separating or something.
They weren't really working together at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember the last time they were together, what the feel was, and I think it's so long it doesn't matter.
Right.
You could just have Sammy come up and screw KO, and a Sammy KO match at WrestleMania I can get behind.
That'd be spectacular. Yeah.
Because you don't need to build that in 4 weeks; it's built over 4 years.
Right.
So that's cake. And all of a sudden, it's funny. You look up and you're going to see a Samoa Joe match at WrestleMania. You're going to see a Kevin Owens match at WrestleMania. You're going to see Alistair Black and Ricochet in matches at WrestleMania. So you're not going to see Gargano and Ciampa, unfortunately. But still, I mean, I think that they wanted to work them into this tag picture there with Revival and Rude and Gable, which would have been great. That 4-way match for the tag championship would have been tremendous.
Probably.
You're starting to see a lot more of the NXT influence. Drew McIntyre is there, it's starting to feel
Andrade,
a lot more. There's a lot less Vince McMahon guys and a lot more Triple H kind of guys in WWE right now, and that makes me cautiously optimistic. I have to say, it really does. I'm really excited for this year's WrestleMania. Last year was a complete turd, so I'm really excited for this year. How about you, Tim?
Yeah, it's a nice injection of new faces. It's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to the road as well.
All right, so Tim's going to leave in a better mood now after starting off all upset about Tommaso Ciampa. If you've got thoughts on the podcast, make sure you tweet us at InThisRing, at JoePizzaPia17, and at Tim_Heaney. And, of course, make sure you subscribe to the show. So it's real easy. You just go to the little button, and you click subscribe, and you'll get a notification every time the new show comes out. And if you love the show, rate and review and share it because – come on, because we're cool. We're fun.
Come on. Do it for Kyle.
Do it, all right? Kyle, subscribe to the show, Kyle. Kyle, would you just subscribe and rate and review the damn show? God, such a moron, Kyle. Oh, and you know what? Just to remind Kyle and everybody else, we'll be back after Fastlane to recap everything and the aftermath from that show. But in the meantime, a reminder to everybody else out there, to be the men, you gotta beat the men, and we are the men. Woo!